Let me just post the link. I really like this company. You do have to get on the list for the international for where you are. But they do ship internationally. I'm not sure how much it is. So it says here in the States it's 30, in Canada it's 35 because of the shipment. It says 38 international for the Witch's Roots. My friend gets the larger one, which is Witch's Moon. And so she's going to send me photos of that later to let me know. Typically that comes with a bit more. So if you're interested in that box, it tends to be closer to, I think, 65. But it also comes with like 15 to 20 items and like larger portions of everything, a large size candle, more incense sticks, more items. Like she's gotten a book stand before, a hand carved wooden book stand. Like some of the things she's gotten are amazing. There was a pewter cast unicorn last month, I think, and it wasn't small. Like the things I get are pretty small, but hers comes, it's really nice. They also have a jewelry based one that's more Nordic. That's kind of cool. So I do recommend checking them out, and then I'll upload that later. Let me update this though, because we're no longer unboxing. There we go. Updating. Yeah, exactly. The things that they give out, like in the larger one, there was a bronze candle stand. It's really cool. Again, I really like this company. I think they do a great job. And being ethically sourced too. I think she normally gets 2 stones, 3 to 4 herbs, 4 different artworks. What else? I don't know. It comes with so much stuff. You can see previous boxes, so I do recommend giving it a look over. Let's see, we don't need that. We do need this one. I don't. I thought I already set that up, but apparently I didn't. Nope, you come down here. That's not what we want. Ooh. Why am I struggling to move myself? There we go. No, I guess it's better over there. All right, we'll start with that. Okay, so this is what I'm using. So I've tried making digital recipe books multiple times. I'm starting with these Llewellyn's recipes to get a flow going, and then I'm going to transport all of my cooking recipes. So it's one of those where I've tried making websites so that I could share it easily. I keep forgetting logins. I want something where I can search specific tags. And of everything I found, I think Evernote is actually a good option because I can share my Evernote with people without it being online. So it's not open to everybody. It's only open to whoever I share it with. And that way I can make sure I have it organized the way I want and then can explain that to other people. Therapist had to go over play. See, that's the thing. Like, I color, but it's to pass time. It's not really play to me. It's to try and satisfy like an art need. And I take it very seriously, unfortunately. It's not, like, it's relaxing, but it's not play. And that's why I'm getting confused, because coloring should be play, but yet it's not. And then when I was talking with Dustin, it was like my brain started getting real bratty, which is how I know I'm touching on something that it doesn't want me to. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to like try and go further back than 8 years old, because my 8-year-old is being a brat. I was like, we don't play. It's like, no, we do. So he suggested things like chalk, sidewalk chalk, which made me think of Bubbles. I actually like Bubbles a little better. Like bike riding. Again, to me, bike riding is like exercise. I don't know. I get so confused. I've thought about trying to play Viva Pinata on the Xbox because it's a really silly game. I've watched other people playing Sims, and so I just worry because a lot of times I'll use games to pass time and it's not really fun. Like, it's not fun, but it's not to fill the need of playing. So if you have suggestions, please put them in my Discord, because I need ideas of what to do to play. Because, I mean, when I was really little, my brother, sister, and I would play tag, but I can't really play tag by myself. We had a swing set, and I do like swings, but I don't know anywhere nearby that has swings. I have thought of trying to build a swing set for myself. Like, not that kind of swing set. I like the covered bench swings. So who knows? Maybe we'll come across some recipes that have more ideas for play. I might be going out of town next week. I think that's the plan right now. And I know we have cornhole up there. And we have hillbilly golf is what we call it. So there's some games that I can play, but I'm not sure if that's what we're going for here. All right, so I did start this a little bit in just putting my tags in. So I made 2 notebooks to start. And we have food recipes and then my pagan recipes, just to easily split. And then I'll probably... I need it to be very organized or I go crazy. So I'll probably work on that further. And then I have a lot of tags because I need it to be organized. And I wanted to add monthly because some of these have very specific things for months. So if you're using Evernote, you just click the tags and then you can add or search tags here. It'll tell you how many things are per recipe, alphabetical order, and you can switch the sort there. So I just want to add each month. I don't think anything is in here by like the number date, so I'm not gonna do that. Things are sorted by like new moon, waning, crescent, and full moon. I don't think I did waning or waxing or crescent, so I think I do need to add those. And these are just almanacs. I got a really good deal because they're old. Oops, I already did April. See, I'm getting distracted and I can't remember where I'm at because I have a cat in my lap. May, June. I don't know how easy it is to go back in and add a tag like after I've made my note, which is why I'm trying to make sure I've got a bunch of the tags before I go in. And hopefully I'll remember by then. I did put in a bunch of my food. So if it's beef for breakfast, chicken, all kinds of stuff. I need to add there. I think that should be most of it, so we can start trying to put notes in the notebook. Okay, so this should be all I need for the recipe book, is to start putting things in. And then, so like I said, here is a 2017, and they just go by date. They have some of their own tags on them, which I put in. So it does have an at a glance, which is kind of nice. But, and then here's tags that it puts on there. So I did go through and add all of these tags. And then it's just putting it in there. Tells a little bit about January. All right. See, this is where a book stand would be nice, because now I've got a cat in my lap who is not making this easy. Okay. So the first one we have is, I already forgot what that, I think it's meditation? Meditation or divination. I think this is a divination one. So this is New Beginnings. Oh, I didn't add colors or incense. We'll see. New Beginnings. Oh my gosh, cat, you are so in my way. All right, so how this does, this also puts in like the houses. So this is first house of Aquarius. I don't know if I need that stuff. I don't think I'll search that, but if I want to add tags, no. How do I tag it? Move note, normal. Edit tags. There we go. Okay, so this one is a meditation and a divination. Llewellyn. And then it's also a January. And it's a holiday. Nope. Oh, I didn't put in New Year's. Fine. We'll go back. Add. Because I know there's some Chinese New Year ones in here as well. So that's going to be important. I didn't do any of the holidays. Oh, son of a biscuit. So we obviously need Samhain, Ostara, Beltane. Oh, these are the big ones. I always forget. Those are the ones I care about most, so I tend to forget the rest. But there's 8 high holidays. Well, 4 high holidays. But there's 8 holidays. Oh, derp. Yule. Imbolc. Litha. Litha and Lammas, I always forget, even though they're kind of important. And Mabon. Yeah, you can tell where my where my loyalties lie. I know there's going to be Valentine's, St. Patrick's. I mean, Easter is different from Ostara. I don't know if I need to put that in there, but we'll try. Easter. No, Easter. What else? Independence Day. I hope that's it, because it's starting to hurt my brain. Alright, so this is also holiday and New Year. Alright, so all this says is those New Year's resolutions. Okay, so this is a DIY, which I do remember wanting to have as a tag, because this is a crafty thing. So with this, like, the setup is kind of the most annoying part, but once it's done, it's pretty easy to go through. Helps if I read what I'm typing instead of just putting in what I assume it says. Wow. Dyslexic much? This is a good idea, though, to have a spells in progress or like things you're currently working towards. Some people have them as vision boards. Some people, it's just what works for you. This is a spell box, so it's a in progress, and then once it's done, you can take it out. Wow, come on, you can type. Oh, wow. I totally just skipped an entire paragraph. It reminds you to work on the spells in progress. There. Wow, you can probably hear the keyboard clacking way too much. So we'll turn up the music a little bit. Hopefully that sounds a little better. Get the spells. Energy. Space energy. So the ribbon that comes with my witch's roots is raffia ribbon, which is mentioned here. So I also saved that. It's really good to tie spells that you're working on, or just any parchment, like any intentional working in raffia, It's all natural, as opposed to using like plastic ribbon or even cotton ribbon, because it's unprocessed. So again, that's why I try to just hold on to everything that's sent, because it all has purpose, whether you realize it or not. Where was I at? Tie each piece with raffia ribbon. This says to match it with a color, but depending, you don't technically need to put the color into it. You can also do oils, incense. If you do add color, try to go with natural dyes instead of synthetic. All right. Wow, that's not how you say incense. Okay, so then so I do like that this says about other holidays, like everything that you can, and I'm hoping I should be able to search for text within the notes in the future, so that way if I forget to tag something, it's not a huge deal. Oops, I wanted this italicized. And then this needs to be larger. I like script, but script is hard for a lot of people to read. So let's try handwritten and a bit larger. I think I like that. Hunter Badger, hello, how are you today? I hope that you are doing well. Just some chillaxing going on over here. All right. So then how do I save this as a template? Was there something over here I can duplicate? So maybe that's what we'll do. So then duplicate. And we'll just kind of work off that. So then we're back to January, but this one is not that, not that, not that, not that, and not that. This one's about travel. Oh, did I add a spoken? Nope. Oh, so many tags. This is always the part that takes forever. I'm doing really well, Hunter Badger. I'm just working out some kinks in making this digital recipe book. And then this is going to be a long-term project because I've got a lot of recipes to translate over from a lot of different things. So again, the setup, I did most of it of creating tags, and now I'm just trying to get a look together. And again, if I could somehow make it so that, oh, I should add written to the last one. Mercury. Oh no, not that button. Wrong. Wrong. Okay, so this one is spoken. And it's Mercury in retrograde. Okay. We'll leave the space there. This one is lavender. And Narcissus. So, oh, and it's called Getting Divine Help During a Mercury Retrograde. So it's taken me many years to actually understand what Mercury in retrograde even means or why it matters. Oops, several times. And this explains it pretty well. No, not capitalized. So speaking of planets, like, is stargazing play? Because I feel like that was my play, is I go outside and I just stare at the stars. But maybe that's not play, maybe that's more meditation, because I would contemplate life and my place in it. Oh, why am I so confused by play? It's a little ridiculous. Oh yeah, Hunter Badger and Melbell. So Melbell gave me the idea of bubbles, silly things like knock knock and fart jokes. So those are all helpful, but Hunter Badger, if you have any suggestions for play. Okay, so stargazing can be play. Okay. I don't know, like I just got so obsessed with it that maybe it stopped being play for me. Cloud watching for sure. I love staring at clouds and being like, oh, that's a dragon, and the dragon's eating its tail, or the dragon's about to eat the little piggy in the sky. So I am looking forward to potentially going out of town next week and doing that. Yeah, my dad would think I'm crazy, but that's okay. He understands. I'm so glad I'm not alone and being really lost at the idea of play. Because I do want to be playful and I want to have fun. But yet, I somehow get lost to it. Okay. Anyway, Mercury in retrograde. Other planets are moving forward. Nope, that's definitely not what this text says. Well, other planets also move retrograde. Cat, you are in a very uncomfortable spot. Can you lay your head down more? No. Also move retrograde. Mercury themes. Wait, is Mercury in retrograde? Is that why I twisted my ankle today? Can I blame Mercury? Because that would be great. Thanks. See, this is why it takes forever, because now I have to know if Mercury is currently in retrograde. I cannot focus on task. I need your guys' help. Mercury retrograde 2021. It is not currently in retrograde. I cannot claim it was Mercury's fault. Fine. Fine. Okay. Nope, that's not how you spell anything. So yeah, basically when you hear someone saying anything about Mercury in retrograde, just know that Murphy's Law is winning. So do it at your own peril is basically what it comes down to. When Mercury and notice when talking polytheism, it's lowercase. Don't sprain your fingers. I'm trying not to. That's the goal. Thanks. No, not shift. Control I. My hands and my wrists are sore, so I probably can't do too long of this today, especially with my cat in my lap, making this extra awkward. Nope, that's not how you spell going. There. Oh, that's the problem. I have the wrong music on. I'm sorry, guys. I still have my chill music on from earlier. Ugh, let me switch that. Am I the only person who, like, music kind of can control everything for me? I find music to be very important in my life. There we go. That's better. So yeah, if I have chill music, then I'm going to get distracted more frequently. Whereas for some reason, upbeat music, when I'm working on something, gets me more hyped and focused. Hopefully, we'll see. Oh, you gave it up in your 30s? No, get back to it. I live with music. I love music. I have a very wide variety of tastes. But especially if I can listen to music while working on something. That's what I'll do, is I'll go in the garden, put on some music, or last year I was doing a lot of Audiobooks, that's the word. So I was doing self-work in the garden at the same time. Multitasking. Okay, focus. We're talking to the god Mercury, apparently. Do battle better moving forward. When going forward. Okay, here we are. Nope, that's not how you say me. Nope. Oh, well that's handy. So you can copy and paste recipes from the internet and it'll match the style or add links and stuff. So I think it's just going to be easier. If I duplicate these. Oops, I missed a line. Interesting. Okay, copy. So now this one is building bridges. No holidays. This is ginger for the incense and white for the color. All right, so this is no. This is a DIY. This is not a holiday. This is January, not meditation or New Year, but it is a success. I don't know. Did I do elements? I did. Okay. Yeah, the others didn't have elements. So this one is focusing on water. And it also has spoken elements. Alrighty. So this DIY I like that this has history elements added into it. So depending on your school of thought, like I'm a little different where there are things in the world we don't understand, but do I believe in casting a spell? Do I believe in magic and stuff like that? Not really. But it's setting an intention and working towards that intention. And that's the important part. So people use different words, class of thought. It's easy to say a spell. Some people believe it's straight up magic. I think you're setting the intention within yourself to work towards a specific goal for a spell. And then maybe the universe responds, or maybe you just align your own inner thinking. So I take it as talking to your id and ego and superego, as opposed to vocally out loud to yourself. that's my thoughts on it. If you have differing thoughts, I'd love to hear them. Sorry, I just got a notification. I know that my stuff was delivered because that happened an hour ago. Okay, and some embroidery thread. Oops. And the colors that are suggested in this are all just a suggestion. Like, if wealth to you is not green but yellow for gold, then go with yellow. Like, again, it's setting your own intentions, not some like perfection. Which is what I forget. I tend to focus more on doing things right than what feels right. And that's what I'm currently working on. Also, be explicit with your statements and goals. Because I mean, you can say the universe, or again, with my school of thought, my inner brat comes out. So if I want romance, it's like, oh, here, have some self-love. Like, that's not what I meant, and you know it. Ugh. But that's okay. That's okay. And also, oh, you want wealth? Here's $10. Like, no, you know I meant like 100 or 1,000 or 10,000. So you have to be explicit because it doesn't know what you meant. It goes with what you said. For me, if you can dye the thread so that way it starts and slowly changes to the correct color, that would be helpful, at least for myself. So suggestion there is, if you're doing your thread, you can do a solid color. But again, I like to see the transition where it fades from one color to the next to know there's that transition period. Nope. So again, with that, be explicit. So if you're like, I am poor and I want money, well, not specific enough. I'm poor and I want a lot of money. Not specific enough. In my book, maybe your inner self / universe is much kinder to you, but mine likes to be petulant at times. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, we made it through the first set of pages. We're making progress. We're making progress. Supposed to celebrate my progress. Okay, you guys? So that's what we're doing, is we're celebrating right now. Because I got 3 of them done. Oh, I forgot which the symbol's for. Is that spirit? Oh no, that's fire. Okay, good. That's why I remembered. Okay. So now we're on to January 4th of 2017. So many more to go. Ugh. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear me crack my knuckles. That was probably really gross. I apologize. I'm not sure how the color of the day and the incense of the day match up, because like this is a fire element and brown to me isn't fire, nor is lilac. Thank you, Mal, for the encouragement, because I really didn't know if that was incredibly gross or not. Almonds. So we want lilac. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how those. Thank you. I should go get some water, but again, I have a cat sleeping in my lap. So since I'm having soda, I'll give you a look at the kitty. She hates when I do this. Kitty. Kitty. You gonna look up? You gonna look up? You wanna say hi? Please? Please? Nope. Nope. She's out. She's old. Okay. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure how the colors and incense align what the thought for those are. But edit tags. Nope. 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 This is also spoken. It's not. Oh, did I remember? I did. Okay, I put candle in there. I don't know what Florida water is. Fire, but it's also a water. Okay, so that's not how you spell celebrate. It would go so much faster if I would stop mistyping things. Has anyone here seen The Book of Eli? Very good movie. Nope, that's also not how you spell darkness. At one point in my life, I knew the Braille system, but like many things, I have proceeded to forget it. I don't know what Florida water is. What is that? Is that just blessed water? Oh, that is not water at all. Pardon. So it's alcohol, lime juice, lemon juice, cloves, lavender, and vervain. So it's meant for cleansing, obviously. I've heard of other things used for cleansing too. Again, this is why everything takes me forever. Focus! I'm supposed to be doing something. Alright, we're done looking at that. We're done. We're done. Okay, and a carving tool. Nope, that is not where it was. Cleanse your candles. Did anyone else have to do the... I don't even know what to call it, but there was something I had to do in school where I had to wear a blindfold for 24 hours and then write a report on my experience to try and understand better what it would be like to be blind. And it was horrible. Like, the other kids and my brother and sister, because this was middle school, maybe early high school, I think, kept just being complete dicks. They were so bad. I just remember them like moving my plates around when I was trying to eat, moving, like getting rid of my forks, trying to give me a spoon instead. Like they would do whatever they could to mess with me. And it was a horrible experience. Like, I've never seen anyone do that to someone who's actually visually impaired. But I would have major words with them if they did. I really would. It was a terrible experience. And that was around the time I tried to learn Braille. Because that's important. Like, if anything could happen at any time. So if I were to lose my ability to see, like, I was traumatized by that experience. Maybe not quite to that extent, but I'm terrified to lose my sight because people were really terrible. And I've seen people be terrible to like seeing eye dogs. And I don't understand that line of thinking. I don't understand why anyone would ever do that. Right. Oh, no, that was right. Then open your eyes. Okay. you spell year. Alright, on to the next. Okay, so no. This is a DIY. So this is a divination spell. It should be that symbol. But let me just double check, because I think that's also the symbol for health and healing. It is. Okay. So this one is another DIY. Which is actually kind of cool. So I hadn't heard before this of using ivy to divine the health of someone, but I thought it's kind of interesting. I have also, I think another one in one of these books is using an apple to divine the health of someone. Oops, divine what kind? Nope. This is another water spell. But it's also definitely an earth because we're using ivy and cloth. When it says cloth, it does also mean natural fibers, preferable if possible. So like cotton, silk, or linen. Or wool. Wool is also acceptable. I wonder if this was used to test the water, because all you're doing is putting an ivy leaf in a bowl of water. So I wonder if it's more to see if the water that you're using is safe, or if it doesn't really matter the water. So I'd be curious to try this with like different kinds of water and see if that has anything to do with it. Probably not, but curiosity is a thing. We're on to the 6th. Yeah. Ooh, rose. See, that makes sense. Rose and pink, that goes together. Perch stuff. Perch stuff. Alright, so this one is, if you put it in Aquafina, or, I mean, I'd be curious to try. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Norse goddess. Oh, this is a DIY, I think. Okay. And this is... I do need to add a gift tag, so this is an abundance. Because it's setting out gifts for Perchta. There. Yeah, it would be kind of interesting to see if how much it matters using like Flint water or Detroit water, lake water versus salt water, cold water, hot water. I feel like it's kind of similar to a Groundhog's Day where no matter what happens, it kind of says the same thing. But even if it gets spotty or starts browning, it's just like, sleep more. Have a better diet. Oh gosh, whatever will you do? How terrible. Probably a good choice to only have Flint alcohol and not Flint water. At least the alcohol was imported. Why were you in Flint for work? That's a terrible idea. Unless you were there to help with the water crisis, then that's not a terrible idea. It makes sense. Wilderness, spinning. I think I do need to add the dates on these because some of these are pretty specific to the day. Shoot. Oh, that makes sense, doing AV and smartboard installs all over. Nice. That's pretty cool though. Okay, so where... Can I change the divider? No. Oh no. First, second, third. Okay. That's not right. Oh no. Okay. So we did the first, which was New Beginnings. This is why it's important to get it right the first time. Okay, then second was Divine Help. Then the third is the Building Bridges. For Sunday. Then Ivy? No, Braille Day. Ooh, I'm hungry. For Monday. Then it's Ivy spell for Tuesday. There we go. Okay. So now we're on the 6th for Friday again. Did I really do these all wrong? Yes. January 1st was Monday, was Sunday. Shoot. Sunday. Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. There we go. Okay, now we're caught up. Okay. Good luck coming year. Have a good night, Melbell. I'm probably just gonna finish these last couple and then move on because my back's starting to hurt and I'm hungry. And I have some delicious wraps to eat. Focus. Why not honor by cleaning some cream and Some of these seem pretty, like, half-assed. But it's okay. It's okay. We know what they're trying to do. So we're back to Saturday. Wow, I'm really struggling with the word indigo. Sage. Sage does smell really nice. Okay, is this balance or spirit? Protection, not even close. Not even close. That's another DIY. Protect the spirit. Yeah, basically. Oops. That's not how you spell earth. Protection. Written. We already have DIY. Save. So... Oh, I don't think I made a tag for charms. That's... Nope. That's something I do want to do. Add... I can't think of the other word. Tincture. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so a charm for peaceful sleep. So you can make a drawstring bag. It's always better if you can. Otherwise, reuse something you have. And again, if you can use natural fabrics, natural fiber fabrics. Don't have I might have mugwort. I don't remember, but I know I don't have a snowflake obsidian. But I got the rose petals today, and I know I have sage. And I definitely have fabric and drawstring bags. I do have lavender. And I collected a bunch of small feathers last year. So I have those. I missed this line last time I worked through this. I didn't know knots had different meanings like that. I'll have to look into it. Not right now. We're focusing. We're finishing the task. We can do this. I'm trying to focus, Rogue. I'm not good at it. At all. All right, we completed 1 week. Oh gosh, if that's all I do each time is 1 week, this is gonna take forever. Forever. Oh my goodness. Because these date back to 2014. I don't even have the oldest books yet. Right now I only have 4 years worth and I still have to get 2021. So I have a lot of work to do. But not every week will I also have the unboxing. So we should be able to get further. Plus now I've got most of this set up. So I think we'll be okay. I hope we'll be okay. So I'll mark that spot. So any questions with anyone as to like what I did here to get this set up? I do like Evernote. I did want to test it and see. So if I'm searching, can I only search the title or does it search the text? So let's try Mercury. Okay, so we'll search the text too. So that's helpful. It's gonna be a lot of notes, but if I wanted to search anything that way, or like, or if I was looking for anything that had to do with Norse gods, cool. That way it'll search as well if you don't want to go to the tags and see what's there. So that's awesome. And then we have all of these. And these are just these almanacs. I have so many to go through. Oops. Oops. Yes. Okay. So I know who we're gonna raid. So thank you all for hanging out. I know it's not a super long stream. Today was just 2 hours. I was hoping to go longer. But having a cat in my lap kind of hurts my back because I haven't been able to get up and move around. So I will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, my phrasing was off. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, for my cooking stream. We're doing a Cajun rice skillet as well as a creamy basil chicken pasta. And then Friday we'll be back for art stream where we're going to keep painting the owl. Hopefully make some good progress because I've been putting it off. RJ, thank you for being around. I appreciate you lurking in the background there. If you or your wife or your kids have any suggestions for ways to play, please let me know, because that's my overarching goal for this next week, is to focus on play each and every day. And I struggle. You jump the kids at grandma's. Nice. Nice. Who needs them? Well, apparently you do, because you're the one that had them. So again, thank you all for hanging out. Please stick around. We're going to raid Hey Schmitty real fast. She is tearing apart the Twilight trilogy right now. I am super excited. I absolutely love Hey Schmitty. And especially because I'm going to eat and tear apart the Twilight series with her. Show some love. Show some appreciation. Tear into this terrible, terrible movie series with us, because it's going to be a good time. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, again, there's Friday. If not Friday, there's Monday. Not Monday, we're back Tuesday with more of this, hopefully. It depends on if I'm around or not. So, thank you, and I hope you have a great day, but it's time for this errand to go.